So right here we have the history trivia game, and this one comes with the 80s 90s expansion pack right here. We've been playing this at the dinner table. Super fun because very easy game to play, and it doesn't have a lot of like hands-on stuff. Mainly you just have to work with the cards because that's what this game is basically made out of. So you have 5 different categories of cards right here. You have people and events, sports and recreation, arts and culture, geography and landmarks, and science and technology. And then you have some letter cards right here. But this one has the expansion pack. So if you want to add in some 80s and 90s trivia into that, you can do that as well, which is super fun. They do give you some instructions right here. So if you do need to read through those, you can do that. But you basically have this board right here, and you're going to put one card from each category on the board, and then you take turns answering the question on the back of the card, depending on the letter that y'all decide at the beginning of the game. So for this purpose, we'll just say it's letter D. So we're going to put that one right there. And then from here, the person who goes first would say, okay, I want a science and technology card. The idea is to get 5 cards, one from each category, to be able to win the game. And to do that, you have to answer the question correctly. Now, if you're playing with the 80s and 90s expansion, we either do one of 2 things. We say you have to get one from all 6, or you get one, not one from all 6, you get, one from all 6, with like a card from each category there, or you just get 5 of the 6. And so you get to, have a little bit more choice there. So we'll say geography and landmarks, letter D. As you can see, there's a bunch of questions on each card right there. So this is nice because it makes the game last longer because you won't go through all the questions as fast. So which pair of rivers were important to the development of early Chinese civilization? And then on the bottom there in small letters upside down are the answers for each of the letters right there. Now, if you get your answer correct, then you get to keep the card, and that's one category for you to be able to try to win the game with. The next thing that you have to do is choose a card to replace the one that you just took. So you can choose from any of the categories, but since you just got a geography and landmark, if you got it right, you probably don't want to put that one back on the board because you're trying to get one from all the other categories. But now, since you have the 80s and 90s one, you can add that onto there too, which we didn't have in the beginning. So I'll go ahead and just throw that one on there, and then it'll be the next person's turn, and you just continue to go. Now, as a family, we've been playing kind of this extra rule where you can steal the card. So if somebody doesn't know the answer to it, or they get it wrong, whatever the case, then going in a circle, everyone but the person who read the question has a chance to steal that card so that they can have kind of a one-up, if you will, with an extra category done for them whenever it wasn't even their turn. So super fun game to play, especially if you like trivia style of games. Very easy to play because you basically just use a bunch of cards and you have this simple board right here. It is, on the box it says it's made for ages 14 plus. I'd say that that's about correct. There was a lot of questions on some of these cards that I have an 11-year-old and a 13-year-old. They didn't really know the answer to. Obviously, the 5-year-old, he can't really play because he can't read yet. So I'd say, if a 14-year-old is into trivia, they like trivia, they're definitely going to like this game. If they like history, but definitely a great grown-up game too. If you just want to play this with some grown-up friends, especially if you were born in like the 80s or 90s and you want to have that extra deck right there, that's definitely the way to go. But y'all definitely go and check out this game if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.